It's the Bong
and Sapin.
Joy!
So today, we will talk about swayback posture and how to correct it.
Yes. So what is swayback posture?
Swayback posture is a series of segmental movements wherein there is a forward head position, where the ears is in front of the acromion, and the cervical or the neck is flexed while the head is extended. Then next is the rounded shoulders or the thoracic kyphosis, excessive thoracic kyphosis, then excessive lumbar lordosis. So this is a presentation of swayback posture on the front, on the side.
So what causes swayback posture?
It is caused by the muscles that are not used during relaxed posture, resulting to the ligaments, joint capsules, and other passive structures to overcompensate to proper body stabilization.
Yes, and this happens because they are comfortable with their position, relaxed, or have the presence of muscle weakness. Now we're gonna address this.
But first, we need to warm up the muscle or the body structure that are affected using heating modalities. So in this case, we assume that we use heating modalities to relax that part.
And now after that, we have to warm the muscles themselves by actively stretching, also active ROM movements to assess the movement itself. And then, now we're going to proceed to the exercise proper itself. Let's go!
Another stretch to address the forward motion of the head is through chin tucks. So to do chin tucks, you want to ask the patient to bring back his head backward, then retract the head backwards. So 1, 2, do it, sir. Using your finger, guide your head going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Then do it again, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then reach forward. So do that 10 times with 5-second hold and 2 sets.
Another way to address the rounded shoulders is to stretch the pectorals through the technique of proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, or the PNF technique. So to stretch, we want the patient to put his hands behind his head. Sir, can you please do that? Now from here, you want to look for the end range of the motion. Then once you're there, ask the patient to resist for 5 seconds. Sir, please resist for 5 seconds while exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then from here, you want to go stretch. Then go towards the another end range. Then from there, you want to count 1 to 15.
1, 2, 15.
Now repeat the motion again. So do it, sir. Now please resist for 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do it while you're inhaling. Then go stretch again towards the end range.
1, 2, 15.
Then hold it for 15 seconds. So do that 4 times, 4 reps, once daily.
So today we will show you the child pose stretch, and in this stretch, it will address your back extensors, and in order to do that, you will instruct the patient to do this position, or the quadrupedal position. After that, you will instruct the patient to stabilize his hand, then move his buttocks backwards, and then hold it for 15 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Assuming that we complete the 15 seconds hold, you will go back and do it for 4 times a day, and do it in the quadrupedal position.
After these exercises, always remember to statically stretch and also apply cold therapy so that we won't experience any form of muscle soreness. We have to stretch these postural muscles because they help us stand upright against gravity.
Always remember to breathe whenever there's a stretching involved. For example, you're gonna exhale when you're gonna contract your muscles, then inhale whenever you're gonna relax them.
We are predisposed to this position because of studying or being seated in a long time, so always be conscious about your posture.
Exposure to good posture will prevent contracture.